That is what we're talking about right there, boys. Hydra tail. I don't know how much this is, but I'm sure it is worth something at least. Feels good. Only the 15th kill. We just got a freaking Hydra eye, and then we got the Hydra tail not too long ago. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. Yes, look at that on the ground, my dudes. Look at that. That is a freaking Hydra claw. Pretty low KC as well. I'm gonna go buy a Hasta from the GE and just attach it and see what I can sell it for. Hopefully it's still, you know, quite a bit. I'm sure it hasn't crashed that much, but it will. Do we just put it together? Ah, there it is, the lance. Look at that thing. Looks so freaking badass. Honestly, it looks amazing. I'm probably going to sell it right now, though. I will do like a testing of all the item video or something like that. I do want to get 1,000 KC at Hydra as well. I'll probably try and sell this right now, though, just so it doesn't crash. That would be the smartest thing to do. I've also been making quite a bit of gold while killing this Hydra. I make probably GE stops every like 40 minutes and just recheck all of my items. Again, GE tracker, link in the description. It's like $2.40 a month, which is nothing at all compared to how much gold you can make. And there's all the graphs, all that stuff. Many of you guys have seen me use it for months and months. Check it out. Hey, what's up, Seerz here. Now today I'll be putting out a full in-depth guide of the Alchemical Hydra boss. So of course this boss is found in the new Slayer cave in the Kebos lowlands on Zaya. This place is honestly proper. I really enjoy the whole aspect of it. The scenery, all the monsters, seems pretty balanced, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with this update. I also posted a video yesterday. Don't forget to check that out. Going over the diaries, some of the farming guild updates, some fishing stuff. I actually happened to profit like 500 million gold yesterday, so yeah, definitely don't forget to check out that video. It's pretty epic. Okay, so you can only kill this boss on a Slayer task. Requires 95 Slayer, which many accounts don't have. Don't feel bad if you don't have it, but it is a pretty great boss. One of the better Slayer bosses I've, personally actually fought. I mean, the Kraken is pretty slow paced. You just stand there. Smoke Devil's not too epic either, but this thing is actually a challenge. At the release of this boss, many players were struggling.
Oh, I think I'm out of supplies, really. How do I do damage to him? All right, that's not working. Maybe I didn't even use the Dragon Warhammer. I'm an idiot. Maybe I've got to lower its defenses with the colors. Blue's the opposite of red. Oh, not again, guy. I didn't even click there, mate. I'll be honest, right? I think I should teleport out and try it again. Yep. Oh.
Once players caught on to the, techniques how to kill this, it really isn't that hard. I'm going to be showing you guys how to get roughly like 7 to 10 kills per trip, even more, even less, depending on your gear, your skill level, all that type of stuff. I've actually constructed a mini version of the Hydra boss room, which I will show you guys in just a bit, along with some gear setups, but I do want to show you first how to get there. There's a couple ways. You could teleport with a skills necklace or do the diaries. Again, check out that new video I just posted talking about it, where you can get free brimestone teleports with the diaries, or just go with the fastest route behind the diaries, which is a simple fairy ring. The unlock code is CIR. Okay, checking out the gear, and a very big tip, do not forget to either get granite boots, or you can actually buy boots of stone from the Slayer Master for like 250 gold, or the new brimstone boots. You will need those boots inside the cave, or you'll take mad damage and die. So this would be the more newbie, cheaper range setup. Got the Blessed Eyed, switched up with some Arma, some Carols, whatever you want. I honestly hate going over gear setups because it just doesn't matter. The small bonuses don't make that much of a difference. I would definitely recommend getting an Anguish necklace. Of course, the best gloves. Imbued Archer, you guys should have that if you're 95 freaking Slayer trying to kill this boss. Okay, the optimal range setup, this is what I use in most players. I don't think it gets much better than this. The Twisted Bow, you could also use a Dragon Hunter crossbow. I tried it for a couple kills, and I watched some streams and everything, but everyone was saying it was worse than the Blowpipe even, which doesn't make sense if it has like 20% damage and 30% accuracy with the Dragon Hunter crossbow. Maybe it's not a dragon. I thought it was. I don't freaking know. But yeah, the Twisted Bow and the Arma definitely help out. And of course, you need that Slayer helmet because you cannot kill this off task. You can kill the mini versions as well, but if you kill the mini versions off task even, it's going to be substantially lower drops and overall gold per hour. Also did a melee setup right here with Inferno Cape, a lance, and the new best in slot gloves. I mean, you could melee it, but I just feel like range overall is the best, which is kind of sad. I feel like they said they weren't going to do that with another boss, just have it be you sit there with a bow or something. It doesn't really make sense. They should have some more hybrid bosses. I'm just throwing ideas out here for like 5 seconds, but I really think they should make a humanoid NPC boss that's somewhat like a PKer to get more people experience with PKing, but it's still PVM. Like, you know, it's some big wizard dude or something, and he uses mage, he throws a knife at you, then he pulls out his sword. That'd be freaking epic. Alright, so I've constructed and made a mini version of the Hydra boss room and a few tips as well. Luring to the opposite color vent will increase your damage by 25%. Luring to the same color vent will increase the Hydra's damage. The Hydra auto attacks hit twice during the first 2 phases. The magic attack is multiple small green projectiles on the left side of Hydra, and the range attack is a single projectile shooting out of the right side of Hydra. After the first 3 auto attacks of each phase, Hydra will perform a special attack based on the phase, which we will get into in just a bit. Okay, so once you teleport to your house after a trip, definitely take a sip of your rejuvenation pool if you have it. If you don't, that sucks. If you don't have a fairy ring as well, again, CIR fairy ring, you could just go to Edgeville and then run to the GE Edgeville fairy ring would probably be the best. But of course, just, click on it and freaking run northeast. It shouldn't be that hard. You're just going to click on 1 flight of agility stairs and then 1 more, and then you're just right in the heart of it. You go to the bank right there. Alright, so once you show up at the bank, I'm going to show you guys how to do a proper pre-pot, which no one really does in the game. I don't know why that many players don't do it. It's pretty helpful, especially with bosses like this, so I will show you how to do it. Yeah, this should be a solid inventory. I do like to use Sanfew serums instead of like antidotes, just because they're another super restore with an anti-poison, although they're pretty expensive, so feel free just to use an antidote. You could also take away some of the brews and bring more like sharks or whatever. I mean, people have their different preferences. I think this is the best for me and does allow me to do at least, like 6 to 8 to 10 to 12 kills even in inventory. And yeah, the brews come in clutch. I mean, they're 60 hit points heal versus an anglerfish, which is like 22, so it's obviously 3 times better. The blowpipe for the special attack just to get some heals in. The bracelet of slaughter, I tried to put that on at the last, 50, 100 HP just so I can get another kill. Because the tasks are only like 130, so if I wear this I could possibly get 180 plus out of the task, because it's 1/4 of the time I think to not have it count as a kill. Also have some alchs in the rune pouch, and looks like 2,000 death runes that I've gotten as drops. I feel like they're pretty common. So yeah, again, let's do a pre-pot. Definitely drink a stamina and a bastion potion or range pot, doesn't really matter. I like these quite a bit though. Raises your defense as well. Then the stamina, you don't need to bring a stamina potion. Some people do. You definitely don't need it. Just pre-pot, and then once you show up to the cave, you will remain 80 plus run the whole time. And now we begin. Okay, once you're ready to go, just head southwest into the cave icon. This little dungeon entrance is pretty freaking cool, I think. And yeah, just head straight north past the 3 stone men. Hop over and keep running north. On this section, just pray range or mage, it doesn't really matter. They should only hit you like twice, and they're decent low numbers, and you can't tell what they're going to hit first. And you can't tell whether they're going to range you or mage you, so it doesn't matter. Head east right here. This is the entrance of the boss room. Also, if you do die, you're going to have to come back here and collect your items back. Costs 100k, and do not forget to buy like 25 of those boots from the freaking Slayer Master, or you will die and lose hundreds of mil. There's multiple people I've seen and heard about that's happened, because if you die a second time with your items in the collection box, you lose them completely. Would also be a smart thing to collect multiple Draymond staffs. Alright, here it is. So entering the boss room, I like to pray range because you can pray mage as well. You don't know what he's going to hit you with the first time. And again, it's going to be 3 hits and then he'll switch. And actually on this first one, he's going to hit you 3 times and then spit some poison out. And then you know that it's time for the next, phase of prayers. But of course, you want to go southwest so we can get him over the red chemical, which will damage him and lower his defense. Also, once you get into it and you've killed a couple, this is where you want to stand for the spawn after you actually pick up your loot and whatnot. I found it's the best place, and you can just lure them right over the poison. Once you've held Hydra over the chemicals for about 2 seconds, you should be good. I like to walk or just slowly creep up to the north. You can stand on the panel, but if you do get too close, you will take damage, so you just might as well stay away from it. And also keep Hydra away from it. You never want to have the same color over the same color, or it's going to make him more powerful. If you haven't figured it out, it's basically the combat triangle. We're taking him over the poison of like what form he's in, mage, range, or melee. Once the Hydra's been damaged a bit at 75% HP, he will change form. Lure him to the pool, stay north, and you can pop a blowpipe spec here too. This is a good time. And also, once you damage him a bit more, he's going to send out some electrical beams basically, and this is what I like to do to get away from them. I like to run away from the beams like this because if you go next to the wall and the side pillar, I feel like they don't hit you as much, and you don't want to lure the blue onto the blue chemical, so you still have to keep him away. Once the Hydra turns into the red form, slowly walk south back to where the door is at, and you know, just hit him with your bow, run or walk, hit him again, and make sure you go all the way to the door though, you know, totally southwest. At 25% HP, he's going to walk towards the middle and shoot fire like left and right, and also if you're too slow to get there, this will happen. Having to go through that isn't the biggest problem, honestly, but this way is a bit easier, and you can always just go to the far end of the corner and then take a right and then south, and all the flames should stop following you by then. Even if you do stand away from the flames, you will still take a damage of 5 every here and there, and yeah, you can't avoid it. Alright, so now it's the final phase, the Black Hydra form. This one's pretty fun, but it can really freaking mess you up if you get caught off guard or you just mess up, okay? You can actually die pretty easy. I feel like everyone dying in Hydra, well, at least like 80% of the deaths are from this form. A good tip right here that I found is it'll always hit you opposite of what the last attack was. So if it hits you with mage in its orange form or red form, it'll then hit you with range in the black form, and that's a good way to start it off. It's just like Jad, definitely identical to Jad, but I definitely feel like Hydra is actually hitting at a faster attack speed than Jad, so it is a tad bit harder. And if you mess up, don't even change your prayer because you already missed it. Just keep it the same and, you know, wait for the next hit and recatch yourself. When I see that the Hydra is less than 8 to 10% HP, I'll definitely throw that bracelet on so I can save a kill on task. I'm personally, like I said, trying to get over 1,000 kills in the next week or so. Alright, should spawn any second. There it is. Okay, mage first, mage first. First hit, like I said, guys, second, and then it's gonna be the third one, and then here we go, the poison is coming. Nice, total dodge, and again, he just lures straight onto, you know, the red poison from that angle. Okay, that was a second hit right there. Always gotta have like a, you know, a brain counter going on. It's sometimes hard though if, you know, you get hit or the electrical beams come at you or something, you will actually forget what, or me talking like right now. I don't know how many hits it's been now. Okay, it's probably range. I'm just gonna predict that. Nice, nice. Oh, there's the beams. Okay, this part is a little hard, I'm not gonna lie. If they actually freeze you as well, I like to click right around. Nice. Did I dodge it? Nice. Okay, I totally dodged it. That's why I like doing that. You just click right there and then run around at the same time. You can also throw a hit in as well. And I don't want to lure him back onto this blue. Guess we'll pop a blowpipe real quick on this form. Oh, that's a huge blowpipe spec. That's why I bring it just for the heal, but you could bring it no matter what. Okay, looks like I'm stunned right here. I do like to get all the way back here for then, yeah, this fire flame will actually come right in the middle. It's gonna follow you the whole time. I like to stand right here. Okay, nice. You can actually pass through the fire right here, but if it follows you till about right there, you should be good, and then it will stop. Okay, I'm not even paying attention. That's awkward. It's gonna be range next. It's literally like a Jad. I'll also throw my bracelet on right now, so if it does count as an extra saved point. Look, hey, it did. Very nice. Also, make sure you keep praying even on the last hit, because he will normally freaking attack you. Oh, some sharks as well. Very nice. Okay, that was a decently solid kill. Okay, so my overall opinion on the Hydra boss, the mini Hydras, and the Slayer Cave. I would say the Slayer Cave, first off, is freaking amazing. The scenery is so epic, and there's some new like hellhounds and demons areas to kill them at, which is pretty cool, just, you know, switching it up. They also have a couple new monsters, you know, such as the Drake at 84 Slayer. There's the worms. There's many things, which is pretty epic. I'm really, you know, gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10 for the cave. As far as the mini hydras, I've killed a couple of them. They're not that crazy. They're pretty easy. You just kind of stand there. It's the same 3 mage attacks, then it does 3 range, 3 mage. It keeps repeating back, and you know, it's pretty basic, but the hydra boss is freaking epic. I actually like it. Some people don't. They say it's too easy. It is pretty easy, but it's still hard. I would say it's a little bit easier than Zulrah, but you know, the fact you don't have to switch or do anything, there's quite a bit of prayer flicking or, you know, stuff like that. Some people don't like it. They say it's too easy, or they say it's too hard, or just not their cup of tea. I honestly enjoy it. It's a bit repetitive, but you definitely, you know, you stay on your toes, and I've had a great time killing it so far. Plus, we've made like 100 mil plus. Feels good.